Dickie.
Thank you, man. Lennon, are you ready? Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you. Walk along the river, sweet lullaby. It just keep on flowing. It don't worry about where.
Of the Allman Brothers Band was Rambling Man. And, you know, I'm a Hank Williams fan. And he did Rambling Man.
Yeah, I was influenced by that song when I wrote this, actually.
The Hank Williams song.
Yeah.
Are you a Rambling Man?
I was born with it. I'm afraid that's an autobiography, that song.
Well, how did it come about? Did it just strike you all at once, or something came?
That song?
Yes.
Oh, that's the craziest thing. I had a friend, and he was a fence builder, barbed wire fence builder for these ranches. And I was living in one of his little rooms in his house. And when I went out and more or less made it, starting to make it on the road, I would come back to see him every night. He'd say, "How you been doing? Playing your music and doing the best you can." I reckon he was a real Kansas City hayseed, you know. And that line just stuck with me. I said, that's rhythmic line, you know, playing music and doing the best you can, I guess. Huh?
Playing music, doing the best you can.
Yeah.
Even for my non-musical ear, that has a ring to it.
Yeah, and he kind of had that southern kind of a lyrical, rhythmic voice, you know, accent. Anyway, I carried that idea around in my head for a couple of years, or a year, you know. I changed it around. Instead of playing my music, I'm trying to make a living, you know, trying to relate to people that don't play music. I sat down and write it, and I wrote it in 5 minutes. It's like you was writing a letter to your girl.
But it's not fair to say you wrote it in 5 minutes, because you said you've been carrying it around in your head.
That's what I'm getting at, yeah. I
didn't just put it down.
I never tried to write any of it down. I just... And I didn't really have the song laid out in my mind even.
I welcome you back on here, and I welcome you to the program, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and I'm your host on today's show. I hope this finds you and your family very, very well. I want to thank you so much for joining me on here on today's video. I encourage you to click the subscription button and also turn on the notification bell in case you haven't turned on the bell. So the very devastating news coming in this exact moment in time: Dickeybetts, the singer, songwriter, of course the guitarist of the Allman Brothers Band, whose piercing solos, beloved songs, and hell-raising spirit that defined the southern rock in general, died, according to a couple of reports that have been coming out on Thursday morning. And it's believed that he passed on at the age of 80. According to the reports, they are saying that the cause of death has been pulmonary disease and, of course, chronic obstructive issues with regards to his heart. And he also had, over the years, a couple of health-related issues, according to the manager, David Spero, who actually confirmed these reports to a couple of press people, including Rolling Stones. The band came out together with the family and released a very devastating and heartbreaking and emotional statement, and it read, "It's with profound sadness and heavy hearts that the Betts family announced the peaceful passing on of Forrest Richard Dickey Betts, who actually was born on 12 December 1943 and passed on, of course, like I've told you, on 18 April 2024 at the age of 80 years old. They continued and said the legendary performer and songwriter and bandleader, and actually the family patriarch, was at his home in Osprey, Florida, surrounded by his family. Dickey was larger than life personality, and of course his loss will be felt not only within the US but worldwide. So they said that at this difficult time, they encourage everyone to respect their privacy, and of course the information regarding to the funeral, celebration of life service and memorial service will be forthcoming at the appropriate time. So this was a man who was actually a very extraordinary guitar player, very talented, very talented. His actually talent, you can regard him like in the modern day, rock guys. You can equate him maybe to the likes of Dave Grohl and others, but he was really very talented, very passionate, and he was not only, by the way, good in music, he was also very good when it came to fishing, hunting, boats, golf, karate, boxing, and so many other sports. That shows the magnitude of a man, actually very talented and very multi-talented, you can say. So his sweetly sinuous guitar style introduced elements of western swing and jazz into the band's music, especially when he was duetting with Duan. So as a singer and writer, Betts was actually responsible for the band's biggest hits, the likes of Ramblin' Man, as well as their most recognizable songs, the likes of Modi, instrumental, that song that was actually released in memory of Elizabeth Reed. And then there was also a couple of other songs. You can check them out on various music streaming platforms, but man, his passing on will leave a very huge dent and gap within the Allman Brothers Band, because he was really influential at the start of that band. So we send our deepest condolences, prayers, and sympathies to the family, friends, the fans globally who really loved the very legendary man that is Dickeybetts.